Hello and welcome into a special edition of Destination Education, where the students and staff are the stars. As you can see, this week's episode brings me all the way up to a very rainy and windy Post Falls, Idaho for the Boys Soccer State Championship Tournament. Now, before we get into the excitement of the tournament, we would like to recognize the rest of our fall sports. So let's start right here on the pitch. The girls' soccer team had an outstanding season, finishing the regular season with a 7-9 record, which led them to have 8 Lady Cougars named to all conference teams. Jaleesa Caceres and Shay Olsen were named to the first team for their respective positions. Araceli Maestas and Grace Sams were named to the second team for their defensive efforts. And lastly, Faith Burnett, Abby Foster, Joanna Serrero, and Chloe Sams were named honorable mention. Now moving over to the volleyball court, our Lady Cougars hit some major milestones this year. With new coach Troy Arrington at the helm, the Lady Cougars were able to defeat Jerome, Ontario, and Valley View high schools this season. This team has fought through some tremendous adversity and were still able to walk away with victories and some amazing memories. Now, our men's and women's cross-country team competed in the district championship meet on Thursday at Eagle Island State Park. We had 2 runners qualify for state, meaning they finished in the top 1/3 of the total number of competitors that competed this week. Cole Owis and Caden Felder punched their tickets to the state championship meet. Now, the state championships will take place on Saturday, October 29th in Lewiston. For the second year in a row, Coach Tyler Brockon was named the 4A SIC Golf Coach of the Year. Congratulations to you and your student athletes on an outstanding season. Now on Friday, the football team played in their final game of the 2022 season. The Cougars put up a lot of points this year. The great offense this season helped contribute to defensive success as well, allowing them to come away with a lot of defensive takeaways. All right, well now let's get into the hype of the state tournament. The Cougars played Wood River in the first round of the state tournament, defeating the Wolverines 2-0. Although they left the Wolverines scoreless, this was a hard-fought match. This win advanced the Cougars to the semifinals versus the Idaho Falls Tigers. This physical matchup was tightly contested throughout the first half. The Cougars got on the board first towards the end of the first half, allowing for some breathing room. Once the second half began, it was all Cougars from there. This 3-0 victory advanced the Cougars to the state championship match versus the Bishop Kelly Knights. With an undefeated season on the line, the Cougars were looking to remain unbeaten. This championship game was a battle from start to finish. The back-and-forth match left both teams scoreless at the end of regulation and 2 overtimes, leading the teams into penalty kicks. Fabian Arguello sealed the deal for the Cougars after finding the back of the net, capturing the 2022 state championship.
Right when I saw it go in, it was a miracle. I went to the corner, I started crying because I knew some of these guys were begging for this moment. And just to see all of them happy and excited just made my whole day.
Throughout the entire postseason, the Cougars didn't allow a single goal to be scored on them. This is something senior defender Israel Arizmendi contributes to the work ethic of the team.
Really working with the team and working hard and not getting down if we get shots on stuff. We just keep fighting for everything. That's how it's been with us since freshman year. We fight for everything.
In addition to bringing home the state championship, 11 Cougars were named to the all-conference team. Congratulations to all of our fall sports teams. Every student athlete has made a tremendous impact both in their sport and on Cougar athletics. Now make sure to tune in next week to see where the highlights will take me. Thank you for watching and have a great week.